We want them to connect the knowledge, skills, and attitudes that are being taught in the classroom to the community. I've been blabbing about service learning, Mark. What does that have to do with E2?
This technology-empowered program engages students and educators to incorporate technology into their service learning actions, enhancing their experience and also bringing valuable 21st century digital skills into service learning. The WeSchool's Tech for Good badge honestly is so cool because it is an innovative way to apply technology in real-world issues, from classroom all the way to actually into the future, a career. So Tech for Good equips students with the digital, emotional, collaborative, and cognitive skills needed to be future ready. So what does it actually look like? So students actually can display digital Tech for Good badges in their school and personal email signatures mirroring industry digital credentialing. Students can use their Tech for Good credentials that we just spoke about to promote their skills. Students can join Tech for Good learning communities of like-minded and motivated students around the globe. And finally, I mean, obviously this isn't the last point, but students can include this tangible recognition on college and scholarship applications. So, I mean, honestly, the potential is huge, and that's just a few of the many ways Tech for Good benefits students. But I think we're not forgetting someone. I think we are. What about our teachers?
Well, we're talking to all of them today, so I think that's a really key point. And I want to, give a shout out to these amazing educators that are joining us at E2 today that have been working so hard over this past 6-9 months where this pandemic has completely shifted the education field. And I think one of the key things that you did say, Mark, is technology is everywhere, right? And we've been talking about this new time, 2020 is different, but it's how is it different? We know everyone is on their laptops, on their phones. Technology screen time has increased, and it's the basic premise here is how do we use technology in a socially good way? Through the Tech for Good program, educators can actually enhance their lessons with technology and empower their students to do incredible things, all while equipping them with the skills needed to be future ready. So Tech for Good program allows our educators to rethink traditional methods and apply innovative techniques, recognize and reward students for acquiring important skills in a new way, enhance our practice and experience in the classroom, integrate technology into teaching to prepare students for digital collaboration and communication in future careers. Most importantly, what the Tech for Good program does for teachers is to incorporate the ISTE standards, Mark, which are the International Society for Technology Education standards for students. Now, these standards are really great for us to incorporate in our education, is where teachers can look at Tech for Good and be like, well, how am I looking at global collaborator or digital citizen or empowered learner, right? And those are the actions that we can make a difference with. And so the Tech for Good program in its whole is really just asking students to do the same actions they might have been doing, but use technology and make a difference.
Wow, that's incredible. And I mean, the impact obviously of this program is huge. And I know we've just told them all about this service learning program and Tech for Good. But I think we're forgetting something. How does everyone get started? Yeah.
Great question. And the topic of why are we here? We are so excited that as part of the Tech for Good program and coinciding with Microsoft's E2 events, Microsoft and we are here to launch the Tech for Good Challenge, which is to inspire and engage educators globally in this work to really make us make a difference with using technology in a socially conscious way. So the challenge will be launched today at E2, and winners will be showcased virtually at E2 2021. So listen up, E2, this is what you have to do. Investigate and learn about a local or global issue that your students want to take action on. Number 2, apply tech tools into your action plan and look for ways to empower and assist students using technology and digital skills. Number 3, work towards incorporating ISTE standards for students into each step of their action plan. Maybe pick one ISTE standard that you want to impact. Maybe pick 2, but think about the ISTE standards with you. Number 4, attend the webinar series to support you in your participation in the Tech for Good Challenge. Mark, do we have a lineup? We have about 7 webinars ready for our E2 audience to attend and learn all about the challenge. Number 5, complete the Tech for Good challenge application. And number 6, submit your entry. And you could be someone on the virtual stage at E2 2021.
Wow.
Oh, honestly, say, Mark, before I forgot, because I know everyone will ask, well, this was a lot. Where do I find all the information?
Ternyata
Don't worry.
pilihan,
All of the
ternyata.
information is in your E2 OneNote. You'll have access to it all. You'll get all the webinar
Iya,
dates.
pilihan.
You'll know all the
Nah,
application
nanti ikut ini
information.
dah. Ikut
We were just
mana
too
yang bisa
excited and
diikut
wanted
ini.
to share it all with you.
Ini ada pemilihan
That's
terbaik,
awesome.
terbaik.
Yeah, and
Semuanya.
definitely check out that OneNote and take the steps to apply that we talked about today. We are so excited for you to begin your E2 journey. But I think Busher probably needs to get back to those sunny Sydney beaches, right?
Yes, they're waiting for me. The water is just ready. So we're gonna go head off. I'm gonna head off back to Sydney. Mark's gonna be maybe cold because he's in Canada. But what we really wanted to say is thank you everybody at E2. Thank you for listening. We hope you have an amazing rest of the day. And you really come back, we're excited to come back to you in 2021 with all of your Tech for Good challenges, all of your submissions. We wanna learn how you're making a difference. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being amazing educators.
Hi everyone, ready for more superlatives? Our next one goes to the incredible Bridget Crooks from New Zealand for her otherworldly avant-garde. She wins Queen of Cosmic Couture. And then we have Juliana Diaz from Brazil, who wins most likely to know the SDGs by heart for her lesson on connecting her students to nature. And for his lesson on reprogramming inclusion, inequality, and poverty in Colombia, the award for biggest impact outside the classroom goes to David Barroso. Remember, you can check the E2 Flipgrid for all the superlatives each of you won. Leave comments for each other, connect. That's what this is all about. Now, let's get on with the show with another Learning Marketplace activity and Anthony.
Hi, everyone. It's amazing we have technology to stay in touch with friends on the other side of the world, and I'm so glad today's students have the opportunity to connect and learn with classrooms in other countries. And speaking of which, it's time for our next guest, Natalie, who's been using Flipgrid to grow her students' cultural awareness. Hi, Natalie. Would you mind telling everyone about yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Nathalie Mathieu. I live in France, in Burgundy, and I've been teaching English to high school students for a bit more than 10 years now.
That's great, Natalie, and I'm so glad you can join us. And I know you have an awesome project to share with all of us. Would you mind telling us more about it?
Absolutely, let me show you my project. So I started using Flipgrid 2 years ago. And when I first used it, I wanted to do something simple. So I created a basic subject, which was class introductions, because my students are not really comfortable introducing themselves to each other in class during the first hour of the year, especially in foreign language. So I just kept on using Flipgrid for different things I did in class. And then after a year, I decided to find Grid Pals. They were American, and we decided to create all these different kinds of topics so that they got to know each other a bit better, like sharing about the kind of sports they practiced or TV series they watched, basic teenager subjects, and they loved it. And they started sharing even more about their country and asking questions to each other. And of course, they asked them about the pandemic, about their feelings during this period. And they realized that they were all living the same kind of things. Flipgrid in itself is a wonderful tool to me because it allows my students to open up to others and to share about their feelings, ask questions to each other, ask me questions that they would not particularly dare ask in class. So it's always positive to, let them express themselves through the videos. So that was my project, and thanks a lot for letting me show it.
Thank you so much, Natalie. Your Learning Marketplace project is C'est Magnifique, and I'm curious to know what you have in store for the future.
What I want to try this year with Flipgrid is peer-to-peer teaching, because I think the students can actually explain some things better than teachers, because they're the same age as their peers and they can find a way to explain them about particular things we're studying in class or ask questions on Flipgrid. And the others can comment and answer whatever they need to work on. So that's what I'm going to try this year, just peer-to-peer learning and teaching.
How has this project helped build connection and empathy with your students and other students around the world and the experiences they're going through?
Sharing difficult moments with their grid pals has allowed my students to realize that we're all living the same kind of things, whatever the country, the nationality, whatever the age of the students, and it has allowed them to open up their minds. When you actually talk to people who are telling you about their story and you realize they're living the same kind of things, it connects you in a sense that, it's more real, it becomes more real.
How has sharing and learning with Flipgrid impacted your students' social and emotional development?
Flipgrid can be really useful for students to express their emotions and ask questions that they would not dare ask in class, because they've had that time to practice at home and to think about what they wanted to say. And so they're posting wonderful videos, like editing and adding pics and emojis and everything. And I'm just so surprised at this each year.
As an educator, what's been your favorite experience sharing and learning with grid pals from other countries?
I have to say that my very favorite moment of all was when we received an actual Christmas box last year. We had created plenty of topics with the American teacher I'm working with, and at one point she decided to create this topic called American France in a Box. So the students posted videos, and then one of the American students said, why don't we send an actual Christmas box to our French grid pals, with goodies and stuff inside? And so that's what we did. And we sent a Christmas box too, with things from our city, our country, little notes and goodies inside. And I must say that was the best moment ever.
Well, thanks again, Natalie. And I'm so glad you can join us here today. And now, are you ready for your senior superlative? Since you're a pro at making friends all over the world, we've awarded you the title of Best Virtual Globetrotter. Congratulations, and thanks for all you're doing.
Thank you so much. I was glad to share my story with you, and I would like to thank everyone at Microsoft EDU for helping teachers around the world.
Well, congratulations, Natalie, and thank you again. It's great to see you connecting with your students in other classrooms, and hopefully you'll be a great part of our Global Learning Connection upcoming. Au revoir. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Au revoir.
I'm very excited about our guest today. We have Maria Lorraine Ruiz Alma. She's the headmistress of Notre Dame School in the Dominican Republic. Maria, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your school, please?
Thank you, Microsoft, for inviting me. Thank you, Dina, and all the team from the Showcase Schools teams. Well, Notre Dame School is a bilingual and international school, and our mission is to educate international citizens using the 21st century skills and technology, environmental education, arts, so our students can serve their communities and the world.
When did Notre Dame start their digital transformation journey?
We started it in 2009 because we are an environmentally oriented school, and we wanted to reduce all our carbon print. So we started using blogs as an agenda, and we created the web blogs. Then we hire a company to create for us the weblogs that the teachers can publish the homework and the students can answer the homework back, sending PowerPoints or documents in Word. Microsoft contacted us and we became a Pathfinder school in 2011, and we started with the one-to-one program so everyone can bring to the school their own device. That was a complete revolution in the school. The kids love it completely, they love it. Then we became mentor school, and we started with the ebooks, e-libraries. Everything was virtual. We eliminated the whiteboards. Now the teachers use screens, and they use PowerPoints, and the kids have their tablets. It was a complete revolution in the school.
That's amazing, and it's great to hear how much the kids loved it. How has using technology in your school helped with that environment focus that you talked to us about?
The amount of trash is minimum. We do not use paper. We use OneNote notebooks. We have all our books are digital. Teachers are starting to make their own books. We use also Teams. We are discovering new features every day. And students now, they can bring their backpacks with very light backpacks to the school, because they have almost nothing inside. And now that they are at home, you can see the pictures of the students doing virtual education at home. And it is only their tablet and some pencils. So it is wonderful.
And what lessons have you learned from your experience transforming your school into a digital one?
Well, the biggest lesson is that everybody counts. The people that were the very best when we have in-person classes right now are a little confused. And then the ones that were introverted, the ones that were shy, now are the stars in technology. So when we come back to classes, to regular classes in person, now all these talents, all these, unique and skills that these kids develop, of course, the others have to learn how to do it. But now their friends appreciate them more.
I love this. Everybody counts. I think this is what we're really up to here. We're trying to empower every student. So what does the future look like for you and your school?
The future maybe next month, because this is going so fast. For starting this school year virtually, many of our teachers went back to their home lands, but they are still Notre Dame school teachers. So we have teachers teaching from Mexico, from Canada, from Spain, from different countries. So this is wonderful. We even had a teacher from Orlando, and the kids said, "Oh, we are going to visit you there. We love the United States," and so it is, for me, the future will be that now the students will not have to travel. Maybe the teachers can teach from their homes, that the use of technology will be maximized, and maybe you will have in-person teachers, but also you will have teachers from other parts of the world, and you will have virtual classes.
So the future for you is going to be expanding outside of the Dominican Republic, teachers and students from all over the world. You could have teachers teaching Chinese from China to your students if you wanted to.
This year we started changing the architecture of the school, and the new building has walls made of glass. And I believe that is the future. You have to look into the horizon, because there's no limit. There's no limit.
This is fantastic to hear. And I'm actually getting a signal from the producers that there is someone here today that wants to learn a little bit more about your school, Maria. Can we have them join us?
Yeah. Oh, wow!
Hi, Maria. I was online and I knew that you were talking to chat, so I wanted to get a chance to chat.
Oh my God, so many years. You don't know what you mean to the school.
I miss you and all the students in Notre Dame. How's everyone holding up?
Yeah. Oh, they are holding up perfectly. These kids are like little fishes in technology. They are so talented. And I want to thank you and all the Microsoft team, because you gave meaning to the whole school during this pandemic. Instead of thinking about the COVID-19, we are thinking about how I could be better, the teachers, how I can create better presentations.
I have to say, I've been incredibly impressed and inspired by the energy that you've brought. I think one of the things you highlighted is getting your students to be conscious. You know, I've had to myself learn how to present in a square versus getting on stage and walking around. I'm curious if there are any kind of key learnings that you can share with everyone else about what has happened.
Oh, yes. We gave classes. We said to the students, you are going to be on TV every day. And they said, what?
That's awesome. How have you found sort of thinking beyond the school? I know you have a beautiful school, but now that you've kind of think about the life of learning beyond the school, how has it, changed your thinking as a leader?
My thinking as a leader is that anything can happen, that you have to be prepared, that you have to embrace the future, that you have to embrace anything that comes that is useful for your kids and the school. If one of your students is better than you, you did it. You made it. That's what we want. They are the future.
And I have to say, thank you so much. I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation with Dina, and I'll let you get back to it, but I just wanted to share my gratitude and appreciation for all that you're doing. Thank you for being an amazing showcase school. I'm hoping I can get a chance to visit in person again soon, but I'm glad we can take a few moments on a virtual connection.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much, Maria, for being with us today. I really hope that you enjoyed the surprise we had for you. It's been really great to spend this time to learn about your school and the amazing work you did at Notre Dame. And I bet everybody here wants to go visit and really see for themselves the impact you have on the environment. So thanks again for all you do every day and for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you all.
Hi, everyone. Ready to give out some more superlatives? Our next one goes to Asme Nasri from Morocco. For her work in bringing a positive classroom culture to her teaching, she wins most likely to brighten your day. And then we have Jacqueline Ortiz, who wins quickest pivoting problem solver for her project and work in bringing emergency supplies to the Bahamas. And last, but certainly not least for this segment, you've probably seen him flying around Twitter in his OneNote cape. The award for most likely to be his student's hero is Chris Gerard from Scotland. Don't forget, check out the E2 Flipgrid, check out all the superlatives that each one of you earned, leave comments, and connect. That's it for me. Peace out, love, stay cool, have a great summer down under. Catch you later.
I'd like to thank you for the time, effort, energy, and innovation you put into your Learning Marketplace submissions. I always love the opportunity to connect physically in the Learning Marketplace and see all the amazing projects. It gives me energy that I use every day throughout the work that I get a chance to do. But I have been amazed by how great these virtual connections were and the opportunity to see some wonderful projects. Your leadership and innovation has shown through. Thank you so much. I knew you'd create something amazing, but this class of MIE experts has gone above and beyond in every way. You're part of a very special group of educators and school leaders, and this E2 experience is one I surely will never forget. I'd also like to express my heartfelt thanks to you for keeping your students and staff feeling connected and cared for during this unprecedented time. I know it hasn't been easy, and we're sure to face more challenges in the days and months ahead, but I hope you know how important you are to the students, families in your community and beyond. You're a special part of the Microsoft family, and the work and examples that you set are helping to change and transform education. Your hard work certainly does not go unnoticed, and I'm constantly amazed by your ability to keep moving forward. Keep the energy and focus up, and we salute your amazing work as heroes.
Together we are stronger. Love you so much. Rania is at Egypt.
We may be apart, but you all are still in my heart.
Meeting each other in Sydney was not possible this year, but we would like to wish you all the best from Belgium.
Best wishes to all educators around the world.
Thank you, teachers, for making your students smile. Costa Rica is cheering for you.
We are wishing you the very best all the way from Hong Kong.
Hoping to meet you in person with all of you in Sydney.
This year has been tough, but teachers can do anything. We're cheering you on and sending so much love from the USA.
Sending love from Egypt with all educators around the world.
Much love from Morocco. Bye.
It has been a challenging year, but it's been made so much better by all the help and support we've received from the entire Microsoft EDU team and from the online community of MIE experts.
This year will be completely different, so I am looking forward to seeing all of you this month from Qatar with love. Thank you.
Thank you for inspiring me every day. And thank you, Microsoft, for this great opportunity and this great experience. See you soon. Goodbye.
I know that this has been a tough year, but teachers can accomplish anything. We are cheering all the way from Costa Rica, Central America. See you soon in the E2 for a lot of learning and collaborations. Bye-bye.
Let's take this chance to meet and greet together and celebrate knowledge in collaboration with Microsoft.
Thanks to all of you. Thanks to my friends. I am cheering you on from Poland. Bye-bye.
Stay safe and teach on. We are thinking about you in Turkey.
Being an MIE is my jam. And the Microsoft educator community has definitely made me a better educator.
Thank you to all educators.
Best wishes to all the educators in the world. Bye-bye.
Stay safe and teach on. We are thinking about you in Russia.
Just the best community to be a part of. Sending love from Wales.
Thank you for inspiring me. I hope to see all of you in Sydney soon.
Thank you for always inspiring us. Much love from Brunei Darussalam.
Lots of love from India. Get ready to be inspired.
Best all teachers from Pakistan. Thank you, Microsoft, and you teachers.
To all my friends across the globe, wishing you the very best at this time, all the way here from England.
Let's go, teachers. We are rooting for you in Morocco.
Well, thanks for paying us a virtual visit. I hope next time we can see you all in person. But from Australia, goodbye and stay safe.
I hope you had as much fun today as I did. It was an amazing experience for me, and I want to thank all of you for joining us. And let's do all we can to make sure we're able to celebrate, connect in person real soon. Thank you for being an incredible leader, and thank you for being part of our Microsoft Innovative Educator family. Take care.